You're
Take this warp.
Warp drive active.
Don't worry about stuff like watch lists yet. Those will be sorted out closer to the fight.
If you didn't catch the warp yourself to Jax right now. I'm Xing up in fleet.
Everyone, if you are in 7X, you are docking up. Once you get to 7X, you are docking up.
Fleet take this
Okay,
warp.
guys.
If you are in 7X, you are docking up. Once
Guys
you
in
get to
Troubadour's
7X, you are
fleet,
docking up.
just dock up then.
Fleet take this
Okay,
warp.
guys.
If you are in 7X, you are docking up.
Guys in Troubadour's fleet, just dock up then.
Fleet take this warp.
Elwood's fleet, you are also clear to undock. Elwood's fleet, you are also clear to undock.
Okay, everyone in Elwood's fleet, please undock. Please undock.
Those of you in Jax's fleet, you need to get on the Titan
My
quickly.
fleet, I still see people not on the Titan. Please warp to a ping, warp back down to the Titan. Keep at range 1000.
All Griffins should be undocked. All Griffins should be undocked.
Local address being
All
a lot
Griffins
of you.
take this warp, and if you miss the warp, once we land, warp to Elwood Tarna.
If you guys are already in 7X TAC, is Address fleet or Troubadour's fleet, you are currently docked in the 7X TAC Keep Star.
If you're in Elwood's fleet, not with the giant ball, please warp up to Elwood now.
SC Adjumate, can you please tell everyone to dock up, because there's a lot of discussion as to whether it's our fleet or not that should.
My fleet, right click Titan, jump through please.
All fleets, when you land in 7X TAC, you are jumping, you're docking in 7X TAC in the Keep Star. If you guys are coming late and you are just joining, the C4C jump bridge has been reached to 7X TAC directly. You can warp yourselves to the 7X to the jump bridge in C4C, take the jump bridge and dock in the Keep Star there.
Everyone in Elwood's fleet, please line down to the Titan.
Yep. Guys, attacks on order. Yeah.
Second bridge is up.
If you are in Jackson's fleet, you should be
Second bridge
bridging.
is up. Please right click Titan and jump through, guys.
Global command, I have an alt that I bring to the fight in a Scorpion, but I cannot dock. I'll keep it outside.
That's fine.
All Griffins in Elwood's fleet, keep it range 1000 on the Titan when you land. Just keep it range 1000.
Local guys, all ships in 7X should be docking at the Keep Star. Once you are in 7X, dock at the Keep Star. All fleets. before you do, please take a moment to look at the lovely chain outside. This is beautiful.
Everyone in Elwood's fleet should be on the Titan currently, keeping it range 1,000.
Everyone in Jax's fleet, third and last.
My fleet, once you taken the bridge, please dock. Dock in the Keep Star.
Griffins, right-click the Titan, jump through, right-click the Titan, and jump through.
If anyone missed any bridges, there's only going to be 2 bridges on this Titan. If you missed any bridges, you are going to take a jump bridge from C4C to 7X TAC. The jump bridge leads to 7X TAC, and you will dock in the Keep Star.
Griffins on land, just stop your ship.
Guys, say anything in local in 7X TAC. Stop, don't type. Do not type anything. Do not type anything.
Griffins and Elwood fleet, just dock in the Keep Star for now. Everyone just dock in the Keep Star for now. If you are in the Griffin fleet, second bridge is up. Please take the bridge if you hadn't already.
Guys, no talking in local. Please minimize your local chat right now.
Is this where the scorpions are?
Yes.
One of them.
Yo, what fleet do I join?
Jax. Chile.
Take the jump bridge in C4C, jump to 7X, and dock up and try to join Jack's fleet.
Yeah, I think fleet is full.
Troubadour's fleet has a few slots.
Jax's fleet is full.
Try Troubadour's fleet.
Local, good luck today. I won't be there for the fight. Y'all can do it. I believe in you.
Everyone, if you are in Troubadour's fleet, you are going to Bravo Com. If you are in Jax's fleet, you are going to Charlie Comms. If you are in Elwood's fleet, you are going to Comms. You will wait further instructions from your FCs there. Guys, you shouldn't be in command channels, you should be in main.
Mic check, mic check.
Good, you're good.
Okay, can
Because
you
you're
guys
trying
hear me?
You're trying to double click to get to the
Yes,
channel.
yes,
Just click
yes.
it once, hit enter.
Okie dokie. I need my fleet to please dock up. I still see people outside at the signer where we bridged in. Please dock up.
We cannot dock, some of us. We don't have rights. Our of army.
You're not shouting this year, I cannot hear you.
Okay,
FC, am I in the
do
right
understand.
Relay for me.
I do understand that army cannot dock.
If you want us to warp off, that's fine.
FC, I don't know who's talking.
Do my Logi have a Logi channel set up in game where you can sort out your cap chain, please?
Yes, we do.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I would like everyone to keep clear for me, please. I have X up. My name is Jax. I'll be your FC for today. Anchoring today is gonna work. Anchoring is gonna work a little bit different today. Just please follow my instruction. Can I get my Lynx pilots to L up for me so Logic can add them to the watch list? Logic, please also add Storm Delay to your watch list.
If you are in a 7X system, please warp to the Fortizar. We have tethered in.
Okay, if you are on a Griffin in my fleet, I need you to swap fleet and go to Elwood's fleet, please.
Okay.
I find it.
Time dilation. I cannot join fleet.
So how does the time dilation factor works? Like the lower the number, the shittier the time dilation, or the higher the number?
Basically the way tie-dye works is that it's a percent of like real time. So if it's 50% tie-dye, that means it's 50% of real time. If it's 10%, that means like 10 seconds in real life is only 1 second in game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and it can
What
get even lower than that.
It generally stacks each and every command so that the computer or the server processes each one individually in turn.
So it's not that my client is fucked, it's the time dilation.
Yes, it so the server doesn't crash, it stacks it all up and processes it in an orderly fashion.
So there's a real
servers.
chance that will crash the server and the timer up for the Keepstar will run out anyway.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
so
they're on
it used to
different nodes and
happen
different servers.
Before they put in tie-dye, yeah, servers crashed all the time with the big battles.
Holy shit.
Well, if it crashes, it's good for us, right?
Yes, in a way. So that's why jamming works, because if you jam a single drone or ship, you can jam it for minutes on end while the timer ticks normal.
Wow, that's why we're using cancer ships.
Yes.
Okay, I see one person in my fleet in an 8 post. Please, I don't need a 10 post right now.
We still docked.
Until
Depends on which one, which Sheepstar. If you're in C4C, you get to 7X. If you're in 7X,
Yeah, I'm in 7X.
I read in the flight check thing they said to set death clone to when we get to the system that we're fighting in or some shit.
Correct.
So we have
Okay,
like...
my fleet, please undock for me. Once again, my fleet, undock, undock, undock. It will be slow undocking.
Guys, there will be tie-dye, just bear with it.
Look at all those capitals and super caps, holy shit.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at all that chain of scorpions.
I don't think it's
To
that
zoom
many.
in.
Don't forget to turn off brackets and go full potato mode when we get there.
Turn off
And
what?
if you haven't do it, potato mode. Don't forget potato mode.
Have we undocked? I'm always on potato mode.
Yes.
We just undocked.
Okay, I'm going to say quickly, on your overview settings you've got the hamburger menu, you turn off brackets. That's the first part of it.
Hide.
Do we need a special overview setting for fighters?
I've just set one up, yes.
Okay, fleet, please make sure you are aligned to the Forza. I will warp us in a few seconds. And take the swap.
Nothing is happening.
That's tie-dye.
Exactly. Get used to it.
We're only at 89%.
Guys, people get that.
I don't think it was a fleet warp.
Indeed.
Tie-dye is gone and we still haven't warped.
I don't see anybody.
That's tie-dye. This is what happens. The server ticks are very slow, so things take a long time to happen.
There's no tie-dye right now.
Maybe maybe she warped herself by accident. Shit happens.
Some people are warping.
Yeah, we're self-warping. Yeah, make sure to warp tabs.
Self-warped.
Where are we warping?
Okay, dokie, people, just warp yourself to the broadcasted Forza, please.
So guys, you're warping yourself to the Fortizar. Warp yourself to the Fortizar.
Sorry guys, I had a weird glitch. Just warp yourself to the Forza and align back to the keep star for me, please.
If you're not sure what to warp to, you can also warp to TGR, X's own fleet.
Okay.
Elwood, you are...
Fleet takes a swap. If you didn't catch the warp, warp yourself to Nick Fenelix. Keep at range 1,000. Please do not bump the Titan. So guys, once you land, right click on the Titan, keep at range 1,000 please, and I know everything is going slow. There's a lot of people in local, we're creating a lot of tie-dye.
Am I the one that's not getting a tie-dye indication?
It's up by the system. You'll see as it'll donut.
Right now it's a red circle.
If you mouse over it, it tells you what percent of real-time things are going at. It never shows below 10%.
I hope that wasn't somebody in my fleet.
Shut up.
I doubt it was, but yes, the Keepstar was sat on is repairing.
Oh yeah, just turn off when you warp. Other way, so we're like
Guys,
having
it's super important that you keep comms and fleet check at this time, please. If you warp yourself to the Fortizar, please make sure you are warping to Nick. I am linking his name in fleet. Once you land, please right click and keep at range 1,000. So while we wait for everyone to get on the Titan, I'm gonna explain something quick. Once we get into 9TAC4, we are gonna dock at the Fortizar. You are gonna place your death clone in the Fortizar. Okay, so we will put our death clones in the Fortizar. When you die, there will be a person that will shoot pods. So you will get potted, you will awaken the Fortizar, you get a new Scorpion, and you go back out. Okay, I still see a few people on the Fortizar in stack. Please warp to the Titan. Nope, we do not have a secondary anchor. Explain things as soon as we get into 9TAC4.
There is still a bunch of you not even close to going. Tim Tickle, Doug Widery, no, what the hell are these names? And Hot
Dreamer.
Roasters, you need to start moving your scopes, boys. You need to walk to the Fortizar and walk back. the Titan. Quick,
And
quick.
Hot Rod Justice.
Trying to have a fleet battle here, and people keep calling me at work. It's a fucking pain in my ass.
Keep it clear.
I'll ping your
Do you realize what I'm sacrificing here?
Guys, keep the comms clear.
I realize. Because I'm right there with you.
Okay, looks like everyone is on the Titan. If you're not on the Titan now, I do apologize, but I cannot wait all night for you all to get on the Titan.
Did he say jump?
No.
Nice Ren. Get on the damn Titan.
Okay, everyone right click on the Titan, jump through, right click, jump through. So right click on the Titan, jump through to 9 Tech 4. Once you have
There's
jumped
nothing.
through, please dock.
It'll be lagged, guys. It's really
Once
lagged.
again, it will take a minute or maybe 5 till it shows you've actually jumped.
Fuck, it doesn't let me jump.
Give it to him.
Oh, I was too far away. I'm 3,000 meters from the Titan. Fuck.
So once again, once you have jumped through into 9 Tech 4, please dock. You will be right on top of the Fortizar. Just dock at the Fortizar. Please set your death clone to this Fortizar.
Docking request accepted.
Ooh, Brave is here.
I think everyone's gonna be here.
On whose side?
I don't know. Just pretend he's their third party.
Trying to jump still doesn't let me. What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
No, death clone is not the same as a jump clone. Death clone is where you will go once you...
So we're setting a death clone?
Medic clone. Let's go.
Set your home station to this station.
Alright.
Guys, once your death clone is set, undock and stop your ship.
Why isn't they just lock somebody up, I think.
Look at all those amount of enemies, holy shit.
I like the Eiffel Tower.
La Tour Eiffel.
Where is that, the Eiffel Tower?
Okay, my fleet, once you have undocked, I need you to look at the keep stall. You will see there's some bookmarks for you there. At the back of the keep stall, or is it front? No, it's front. You will see there's bookmarks that's marked pole B. There will be random numbers next to it. I believe there's 20 of them. I need each person to pick a random bookmark. So pick a random bookmark.
It's from the pole B group, guys, from the pole B. That's
Yeah.
B. Don't type it in fleet, guys, just pick one.
Yeah.
Just
Don't type in fleet, just pick one. I just need everybody to be ready to pick one. Be ready to warp to that one you have picked, okay? And I need you all to be together. So when you land on your bookmark, you will be in tether. Stay in tether, please. Does anyone have any questions?
So guys, when you land, don't lock anything. Stay tethered. If you can't see them, right-click an empty space. If you right-click an empty space, incorporate locations, and you'll see a set bookmarks in there. Pole A, Pole B, and Pole C. We are Pole B. That's B for Bravo. If you are in Army or you're in BFR, obviously you're different corps, you won't have them. Wait until you see other members go and then just walk to a fleet member once they've landed, okay?
So we just
No,
pick them in warp right now?
Pole B.
Yeah, for my fleet it's only pole B. You will only choose a bookmark from pole B.
And yes, go now. Walk to a bookmark from pole B now, tethered.
Yeah.
If you do
Everyone pick your bookmark?
Sorry, Jack's gone.
I'm running this fleet. If you pick your bookmark and warp to your bookmark, please stay tethered. Do not lock anything up. Do not shoot anything. Just bookmark that you have chosen from pole B.
When we're trying warping, we're bumping ourselves. This is funny.
Okay, so what is happening at the moment, you guys will see you are forming little bundles. I see B06 is still open, so if someone can move to pole B06, that bookmark is still open. Okay, so I need you guys to please keep in mind, keep tethered at this point. Please do not lock up anything, do not shoot anything. I need you guys to stop out.
Stop what? You cut off.
Who's the fucker that already set an MTU?
Okay, so guys, I need you guys to start spreading yourselves out. Move in different directions, but please keep it. Do not go out of tether range. Super duper important, do not go out of range. Okay, so guys, I need you guys to slow boat a little bit. Move away from each other so you spread out more. We don't want everyone clumped up in a ball. We want everybody spread nicely, but keep in tether range these bookmarks. Okay, once we are nicely separated, you can stop your ship. I still see a few people clump up. I know it's some time. We have some tie-dye. It's gonna be slow. You don't have a prop mod. Please move to the sides, move back, move up, move down. So the main reason we are doing this is so that we don't get bombed. If everyone is clumped up on a ball, then we lose all our ships. And we seriously don't want that, so please make sure you spread around each other. And please stay within tether range. Do not go out of tether.
Jax, do you want me to do the same thing, or do you want us to position differently?
Who is this talking?
Lodging anchor?
Logi, can you like stay like close to the keep stop, but still have most of the fleet? But have most of the fleet in your range? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Lynx also should stay around the middle.
North checking in.
I get my Lynx pilots to be more in the middle of the spread out blobs so we can spread out the Lynx. Also, can I get my dictators to move more to the middle for me? So guys, the same still. Do not target anything, do not lock anything, do not shoot anything. Please keep in tether range for now.
Don't go too far from the fleet, guys. Jeheo, you should probably stop your ship. Chris Oni, you're way too far away.
Kaylin, you might want to move a bit closer. once again, guys, I see Kaylin, you're a bit far off. I know you're slow boating. It's gonna take some time. Just make sure you're getting a bit closer. So once again, please stay within tether range. Do not lock anything at this moment. Logi, you might have to move around the fleet so you can rep people as they need reps. Once again, we are spreading out so we don't get bombed. If your ship is stopped and you are ready to go, then take 2 minutes. But please do not stay away very long because the fight might start any minute. Missiles won't really matter. You guys have 2 different missiles. Molnia missiles for now.
This looks like a powder keg just waiting to explode. It looks beautiful.
Yes, you guys
Doesn't look-
can switch on your active hardener. I believe you should only have 1. And tie-dye is not as bad right now, but it will get worse. Okay, while we sit here, does anyone have any questions?
I do. If we have to leave for we have to do in real life, what do? Do we just dock up in the 40?
You need to shout it, my hear you.
Oh, we have to shout. Okay. If we have do we just dock up in the Fortizar?
Can you repeat that please? Because you were breaking up. I know Mumble is a bit buggy at the moment.
Sorry. If we have to leave at any point for, let's say, stuff that we have to do out, like in real life, do we just dock up in the Fortizar?
Yes, I would suggest docking up at the Fortizar. Do not dock up in the keep store.
Roger.
Just in case, boys.
Keepstar might go boom.
No, it'll be here.
Can someone please ask her who we contact if we get podded to get the next scope? Who will be handing out?
Yeah, that's a very good question. And you should shout that because we didn't hear it. She didn't hear you.
I haven't got a button set, but you can shout it.
FC, who do we contact if we get, to get...
do we contact if we get potted to get a ship replacement?
Question is, who sends?
Let me see if I can find the name.
FC also, will there be another bridge from 7X to Desto?
I actually don't know. I don't think so. I think all our signers are down, and I think all the bridges are down. Let me see. Oh yeah, I will get those names for you guys who you can get ships from if you die. I need to know if everyone has their fighter overview set up and ready to go.
Negative.
How do you get rid of friendly fighters?
Also
off the-
negative.
Load preset to tab to fighters.
You have to have the
Anybody got that link? There was a link floating about it yesterday. Has anybody got it?
You reload
Right
your
click
MATD,
on
there's a link set up.
load preset, hashtag hostile fighters.
There you go. Well done, Maxwell.
It's supposed to be empty right now.
Supposed to have one
Yes.
Hornet.
Your fighter overview?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't see any caps on field yet with fighters out, so it should be empty.
Alright, thank you.
I'm seeing one Hornet.
That's drone, not fighter.
If you see a Hornet, you don't have the fighter.
I see bridges opening up here in 7X. It sure would be nice to be able to catch one if we can somehow coordinate.
The not ours.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the super carrier fleet.
Hello.
So,
Hola.
Hello.
What's
DC'd and for some reason it sent me into warp. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Apologies.
say, whoever planned this out with all the...
Does anyone need help setting up the fighter tab?
They did a good job.
Okay, easy way to do it. If you have open, right click, go to load pre to tab, and you should scroll down or look down and find target fighters, or if you're using the Sancha overview, I believe it's hostile fighters.
Oh, that area is a spot marking.
Permission to shoot the Ares.
What areas? Don't shoot anything. Don't lock up anything. Guys,
Yeah,
if you lock up something right now, you will be detethered and they can kill you instantly.
Oops.
Yeah, you can load your cruise missiles. You can load the Molnier missiles. It's fine.
Guys, make sure you're stopping your ships. Don't just be boating off randomly.
So guys, I need you guys to listen very carefully once again. Make sure your ships are stopped. Once you have spread it out a bit, do not shoot anything, do not lock anything up, please. So once again, do not shoot anything, do not lock anything, please. So So once again guys, do not shoot anything, even if it is a Sino on the Keepstar by a goon, you do not shoot it please. Do not shoot anything. Stay tethered, not lock up anything. So once again guys, not lock anything, do not shoot anything, please stay put. I don't care if a goon sit right next to you, you do not lock him up, you do not shoot him. Did everyone... If Victor's in my fleet, you can go bobble the enemy supers.
Skill training completed.
Or not. I don't know. Hey guys, you just need an extra tab and you can rename the tab. If you right click and load preset tab, it will only show hostile targets. If for some reason it's not, it's showing friendlies. Yes, just do not lock anything up, do not shoot anything. Once again guys, do not target anything, do not shoot anything, please keep tethered. And yes, brother, on the line should be ready.
I see 2 fighters.
That is correct.
Congrats.
Congratulations, you can see.
So everyone, once again, do not lock anything. Please make sure your ship is stopped and please keep tethered.
Those supers are out of our range, guys, so we'll just let them get blacked for now. They're out of our range.
Look at all those bubbles. Fuck.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, those nicks are fucked.
Okay, so guys, I have a name for you. I will link it in Fleet as soon as my thingy loads. If you die, you will trade as a death tunner in the fort, and you will give him 1 ESC for a scorp, or yeah, we're doing scorp, so 1 for scorpion.
This is a reminder, guys, if you ever fly a capital, make sure you're jumping to the correct sino.
It's funny shit, though, isn't it? To watch.
Life pro tip for the day.
Well, there's
Yeah,
currently
first thing
4
to say
good
is
mixes
already
above you all.
Yeah, those 4 nixes are fucked.
Can I please get a confirmation on 000 Corp Alliance ticker and
Guys, if you
SB,
fleet
ST,
jam,
are
just
they
link the
friendly?
name. That's your trade for replacement scorps and griffins if you die.
I will update MITD in a second. Yes, only scorps and griffins.
Well, to be fair, we gave them 2 times last time. Fair enough.
Once again, do not lock anything up. Stay tethered, please.
And crashed. Lovely.
FPS.
Local, so yeah.
Yeah, I have times that I drop and then FPS, then it grabs back up again, then drops and shit.
That's the server tick.
5,000 local. At least we getting there. Can we? I was just wondering if we can hit
Okay,
6,000.
MITD should update it. When you die, you will death clone back to the 9-4 Fortizar, where you should have put in your new death clone, and you will trade Deef Turner and give him 1 ISK for a new Scorpion, or 2 ISK if you need a new Griffin. Siberian squad should be friendly.
Thank you.
So Siberian squad I know is part of GOTG. They will be friendly. Who is 000?
Pandemic Legion.
Oh, that -10.
Oh, right. My bad.
Oh, crashed.
Wait, how many carrier died to that spy sino?
Nothing has died yet, there's just 4.
Oh, it's just 4? Oh, goose bat. Damn it.
4 supers though.
But still, that's... Is that a lot?
About 100 billion.
It's 100 billion ISK's worth about to go up in flames.
Pretty much for free.
It could be more.
If we crash and we're coming back in, will we still be tethered?
Yes.
Ah, perfect.
You walk back to the position you walked away.
Awesome.
Unless you're caught in a bubble.
Oh, look at that. All the fighters on those Nixes are getting bombed.
I zoomed out, my whole computer just pooped itself.
That's only 2 bombs though.
I logged back in to see my battleship finally getting into warp. Well then.
Yeah, we gave them 2 Titan last time.
2
And also
shield
that.
Titans, though.
One
Okay
next
guys,
down.
I'm gonna broadcast and align. I would like you guys to, everyone just align to it. Please do not warp off. Just align to it for now.
At full
So-
speed, like aligning with a full.
So we will just be spurting towards them. It's just to move us a bit. In tether, if you are about to go out of tether, please stop your ship. So you will see there's the blob of reds around the fort zone at the bottom of us. Start slow boating towards that blob.
FC align where?
Down towards the red blob.
I'm broadcasting.
That blob of
Can you guys
hostiles
not see the
below us.
broadcast? Okay.
Your bottom left.
Probably just lagged.
Yeah, if you look from the top of the Keepstar, you look below the Keepstar.
That's an effort.
There's a big blob of hostiles. Just slow boat towards it. We're just gonna reposition the Scorp a little closer to where the fighters will be coming from. Any questions? You can hear me, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the two fleets we deployed are a little to
Is
the
it
side
still
of the
not
keeps.
showing?
I see
No,
no
but
progress now.
Not yet.
Essentially, you can just double click in space towards that blob of hostiles, and we're gonna slowboat the Scorps 10-15k towards them and stop. Just make sure you don't lose tether while you do so. If you do lose tether, just move back towards the center.
Wait, just give me a second.
And yeah, stay tethered. Just move full speed towards that big blob so we can slowly position ourselves closer to where the fighters will be coming from.
Are you talking the big
You
blob
mind if I
of
broadcast your
supers,
line?
enemy supers, or are you talking blob of ours?
Now the blob of enemy supers below.
Okay, thank you.
I don't see any blob, but if I move to the Astra House 5...
Okay, can you guys see the aligning now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I need you guys to slow boat towards it, about 10 to 20 k's. If you're about to go out of tether, I need you to stop your ship. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Yep.
The command's input are just waiting for the execution.
Okay, our targets will come
it's very
from
slow.
that. So we're just moving in a little bit closer, but still staying within tether range.
And it'll take a while for your ship start moving.
Holy
Yeah,
time
it's max
dilation.
tie-dye.
Yeah, just be patient. And there's all the attacks going on the supers.
I
so
apologize if
slow.
broadcast is suddenly going to show I broadcasted 10 times. For some reason it didn't want to show.
Tie-dye for the win.
I tried broadcasting a lot of stuff around that.
I don't think it's just you. I'm having trouble down here in Logic Channel
So,
too.
please do not warp off. Do not warp to it. You will die. Move slowly towards it.
So I log back in my ship.
Okay, so if you think you're moved about 20 k's, then stop me. Please do not get out of tether range.
You can keep going until the FC tells you to stop. It will take forever anyways to slow about 20k in tie-dye, so don't worry about it. Just move full speed. We have no props, so just move full speed towards the big blob.
Ship just decided to warp Fort
Right.
when I log back in.
Tie-dye is at 10%, so everything's gonna be extremely low.
Yeah, don't worry. If you crash, just patiently relog. It will take forever for things to load to get in fleet, then you can warp to your fleet mate. Everything will happen really slowly there, so...
So we should start a barbecue?
Yeah.
We'll have time to smoke a brisket.
Yeah, and
Fish and chips?
Unironically, you can read a book while doing this. Even if you multi-box the Scorps, it can do a lot of things. Only thing to watch for, please make sure that 1, you stay tethered, 2, you're moving in the right direction. It says in the lag to double click, then the ship starts moving in a random direction. You end up by yourself off tether.
It's flying already.
Okay, so once again, make sure you are aligning to Fortizar. If you moved a bit, if you are about to go out of tether, please keep an eye on your tether. Do not go out of tether. Just move towards it. We're gonna move about 10 to 20 k's, and then we're gonna stop our ships. If you are stopping your ship, spam that stop button or control space like 20 times to make sure you are actually stopping. So for now, just keep on aligning Fortizar. It's gonna take you forever to go towards that. Just it will happen. So you guys will see one of the carriers are moving closer towards us. The people at the far end, please make sure you don't go out of tether range. Once again, keep on slow boating towards the blob. If you're on the edges, don't go out of tether range. And do not lock in anything, please. Do not lock anything, do not shoot anything, keep tethered.
So how much money in real money are on the field today?
Thousands.
No thousands of dollars, but like...
I heard something million.
I'd say a few billion-esque, 300 billion-esque.
300 is not even close to how much.
Once again, if you're on the edge of tether, please do not get out of tether range. You can stop your ship if you are on the edge of tether.
My fucking client crashed, oh my god.
The rest of you can just keep on slow boating, please.
We're about to hit 5,000. Yay!
In all that time, I moved 6,000 meters.
You're so low.
I'm having a hard time to get back in.
This is definitely gotta hit the news.
It's gonna hit the news if shit is gonna fucking
Unless
happen.
getting blue balls again, last Monday, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting a fucking black screen. Not logged in yet.
Switch to potato mode. You switch to potato mode?
Yeah.
Okay, just switch your tap to warp in for now. Warp out for now.
I've been aligning for the past 5 minutes for warping.
No, like using the warp in tab. So, like, there's no
It's not loading, fuck. Oh, there we go. There.
It does tie-dye, so it takes a while as well.
This is way lower than 10%.
Good, better for us. And hours just to fly fighters o'clock.
Why is it warping me? What the fuck?
No, it's normal. Like, wait, you're locked out, right?
Yep.
If you're locked out, you should be.
Back in the fleet. But for some reason it's gonna fucking try and warp me. What the fuck is wrong with that shit?
It's because when you logged
Because
out,
you-
you warped out or something like that, and now it's warping you back in.
Okay, for everyone that asked me previously, if you open your fighter overview tab right now, you should see the blob of fighters that we are moving.
Did Mumbo just die?
No.
No.
Because Jax just got cut out for a minute. What's that?
So how do we prioritize those fighters beside by class? Like we sort the overview by ranges? How the fuck does that work?
You guys just keep on moving. We're still just going towards the Fortizar. Once again, like I said, if you open your fighter overview tab, you should start seeing the fighters.
If you're wondering which fighters to target, in the New Bean Pings channel of Discord, somebody had a great graph of which fighters do which. We're probably going to want to focus on the fighter bomber groups.
MOTD
Well, no,
said it
we're
was
not.
the
We're
SSFs.
Yeah, it's in the
focusing on
MLD,
space
just read
superiority
that.
fighters.
Yes, now will be a good time to keep your little picture open so you know exactly if I talk about SS fighters, that will be your space superiority fighters. If you have the picture open, you will see exactly which ones those are. I'll also try and mark or number them so you guys can see them. But for now, just keep on slow boating towards the Fortizar.
Okay, that is a lot of targets.
There's a lot of us.
Indeed.
Are the fighters even...
No, please do not launch any drones right now. Keep all drones in. Do not launch anything. Also, get tethered, please. If for some reason you're on the edge of tether and you moved out of tether, just get yourself back into tether.
Even gonna make this strat up in 3 hours?
During the battle at Intaco, it lasted almost 8.5 hours due to tie-dye.
This will take a while. We haven't even fired the first shots.
We're still 36
yes,
So
we
once
did.
again, tie-dye is that, so everything will happen extremely slow motion. Just make sure you are aligning the broadcasted Forza.
Who the fuck am I locking?
Nobody yet.
No, but I can hear the locking noise in the background.
You probably clicked on the shoot star by accident.
You have sound?
Limited sounds. I'm gonna go home, have dinner, bathe the children, read them a story, the bed, and maybe I'll have moved.
You're just wishing, man.
And that taking in consideration you still don't have kids.
It doesn't let me work back. What the fuck? So fucking slow. Holy shit.
It takes a while. Be patient.
It's gonna take a long time, that's all. This is some of the worst I've seen.
Ooh, 5100.
So just keep on approaching the Forza. I know this isn't very busy at the moment, but we will get there once those fighters get to us.
What does it mean if it says my ship has left
Yes,
the system?
one day.
Oof,
Disconnected.
You did.
Rip.
Do I have to restart client?
Duh.
Dang it.
Lucky I just got my laptop back yesterday.
If you're lucky, you can get in.
Now it's warping me and it's just starting the warp. I'm just starting to align. Holy shit. You weren't kidding about this fucking time delay thing.
That's maximum tie-dye for you.
Yes, tie-dye is pretty bad. Any action that you do right now will take about 5 minutes before it actually does something.
In that case, I'm going to put the kettle on.
So we could be dead already and wouldn't know it.
I mean, I can actually just go now, shit, watch my fucking anime episode I wanna watch, and still be aligning. Holy shit.
You mean you're not?
I am gonna enjoy
Just make
it
sure
after
you
this.
keep on aligning towards the Forza. It's gonna take us a bit of time. As well as, I don't know. Make sure you have your overview ready to go for the fighters.
Do you guys want to hear a silver line about?
Can barely hear you.
It doesn't affect our jump timer, so our jump timer is still going down in real time.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that shit.
Yeah, your jump timers as well as the keep start timer will keep on going, ticking down in real time and not tie-dye time.
So the training also, no?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
would your training freeze?
Training does not freeze.
Yeah, the
Does
training
everybody
is
have
working
their
like
little
normal.
picture open that is linked in the MOTD so you can know if I talk about certain fighters, you know exactly what those fighters are and what jams to use on them?
One of the good things about this is my model has changed into an Aeon.
Once again, please make sure you keep in tether range. If for some reason you drifted out of tether range, just move a little bit closer to the fort, to the keep star.
Holy shit, my new
How much people are in local?
Yes,
Usually-
we are aligning towards the good Fortizar, but if you drift out of tether range, just, you know, make a kind of a slight turn, and then you can go back into alignment.
My new i7-8700K is at 50% low. This is the most I've seen my CPU work ever.
You must not give your CPU too much of a workout then.
I'm at 40.
No, I mean to stress test it, I did 3 antivirus scans all at once while watching a video, while watching a Twitch stream, and I only hit 30%.
Well, a stress test by definition puts you 100%, so I'm not sure what kind of stress test you did.
Just to try some shit, you know.
But if it doesn't put it at 100%, it's just...
My CPU is only what 66%, 68, 65.
Yeah, mine is eating this like nothing. But definitely worth money. But my graphics card, I think, is getting all fucked up.
It shouldn't be. EVE is a processor-heavy game. It's actually on the graphics card.
Interesting.
I want to know what else you're all running.
A 486 DX266.
Hardcore.
Yeah, overclocked with a heat
As
sink
you
on it.
guys might have noticed, everything is now in extreme slow-mo mode. This is the perfect time to learn more and to see exactly what is happening, where.
This is gonna last a few more hours.
Yeah, but by the time that those fighters come, the fortress or the timer of the fortress will be over.
Maybe that is the fucking tactic. We loaded with so much shit they can't do stuff.
Yeah, that's the tactic. That's just right.
It sort of is.
Funny.
And everything that we jam and it doesn't do anything for minutes at a time.
What they do way back, like what they did way back at the start of EVE, you know, when they were having a hard time, they just logged in a whole bunch of extra ship crashes.
Still keep on aligning towards that Forza.
Anyone got any prep talk?
Are those Nexus still alive or they're dead?
They're
dead.
Oh, okay, so we managed to kill those Nexus already.
It's positive.
Yep.
Okay, time to go home.
The timer on the keep star's gone. So does that mean that we're now in the 25-minute window?
No, still there. It's 26 minutes until it's...
Because the guys just keep on aligning towards the Fortizar that was broadcasted. If you did, please take your time to log in. It will be a slow process. Once you relog, you can just rejoin the fleet. It will take a while, however, because tie-dye. I'm gonna rebroadcast, but it's gonna take a while to show up.
No, the timer is still showing it's 20...
Yeah, 25 minutes.
5 minutes until...
Yeah, it's 25 minutes till the timer starts.
Make sure you have your fighter overview set up and ready. You should see the fighters on your overview.
There's a lot of them.
Remember, if you get close to the end of tether, stop your ship and such. You don't want to untether.
That means if your tether turns yellow, that means stop your ship.
Also, once you're, you can track it
Please
from
do
how
not
far you...
to the foot. Make sure you are just aligning towards it or approaching that way.
Someone's back.
For instance, Shoshana, for instance, you should stop your ship.
Yeah, as long as you're as long as it shows you as less than 2,500 from the Keepstar, you're okay.
It tells me Scorpion has left for the system 12-13 minutes. Fuck is...
I don't know.
Yes, every action that you do is gonna take you a few minutes. That's why I said I did broadcast. Just wait for it to show up. The edge or the end of tether, please just reapproach the Keepstar a little bit and stop your ship. If you're disconnecting, it's gonna take you a while to reconnect and get back locked in. Just take your time, guys.
Somebody said the tether would turn like a yellowish color.
That's correct.
And then red as you get even closer to the edge, or is it just yellow?
Yeah, as long as your tether's green, you're fine.
Awesome sauce.
Like the closest
So,
spot to me
did
is
you guys see my
159.
rebroadcast of the Fortizar?
Yes.
I had to relog into my X and looked up.
Because I need everybody to get ready. Goons might start doing funny stuff to get their fighters in closer quickly. It's going to be a difficult task for them, but we'll see.
And if they don't start moving their fighters in now, they won't get here by the time the timer's done.
Possible.
Op success.
Exactly.
So if you guys haven't noticed, we have been approaching or aligning for how long, and we've not even moved 10 k's yet.
Wait, is the timer not affected by tie-dye?
Nope.
No.
And that's our strategy.
Nice.
Until we start jamming them and all that information goes into the node.
Yes, the other part is
You'll
the
see
jam.
your blue timer or fatigue timers are also not affected by tie-dye.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah, when we jam now for a second, it takes 5 minutes real life time away.
I kinda hate the time dilation thing.
Well, it's either kicked off the server.
Before they put tie-dye in.
It's
This
because
may be
there's
what
so
crashed
many
things out
people
now.
online at the same time in the same system. DCs are bound to happen. So if you got it, then take your time. It's gonna take you a long time to log back in, but please do log in. We will get to jam eventually, because they're slow boating towards us.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna show up on CNN tonight.
It's fake news. Fake news.
Record.
The login time is about 15 minutes right now.
Well, I posted one of the Knicks kills from Z Killboard right there.
Broke the record for the most people in local ever.
I don't know, guys. It doesn't even look like I'm moving at all. It's so slow.
How many in local I can't see right now?
No, it's only
200.
4,200?
54.
Oh.
In MTACO, didn't we have like 8,000 in local?
7 something, I think.
It's not always the number though. The weight of these ships is probably much higher.
It's all
Well,
about...
Whatever.
Yeah, I
Spec.
think keep
not about the ships,
approaching
it's about fighters.
the fighters or the
How you doing?
forces are. I will tell you guys to stop because this is gonna take a while.
If special priority is for attacking a structure, why do they launch other ones?
Space superiority is for killing other fighters.
It says to me Scorpion has left the system we're in for like whatever. What the fuck is that name?
Slow boating towards the Fortizar that is broadcasted. If you need me to rebroadcast, please let me know. If you DC'd, it's gonna take you a while to log back in, but please do log back in and rejoin fleet.
If it says your Scorpion has last system, you have disconnected. You're gonna have to relog.
Really? But I'm seeing the people disconnecting and I'm seeing the local getting updated. I mean, what the fuck?
The server's having a hard time processing what's going on. You'll still need to log off and come back on.
Oh, fuck.
It's
These
annoying. It'll
servers
take
were
20
not-
minutes.
Yeah, these servers were not made to have 5,000 people on them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 5,000 people
Yep, I
launching
just
50,000 fighters.
Yeah, crashes are bound to happen. I will rebroadcast. Guys, it's gonna take a few minutes before it shows up. If you just align towards the blob of fighters and carriers, like right below us.
I think actually giving every ship drones and fight.
Yes,
Worst
the
decision they made.
closest fighter is about 870 from us. They're moving extremely slow, as well as we are moving slow.
Looks like we're gonna bear the brunt of their assault.
Well, it is a surprise for you guys. I can't actually do any of these things or the jamming since we don't have a secondary. So you guys can go with your mails or get on your mails.
Checking next either somebody in 100 kills.
So what floating first targets that you will jam? Your first target is the SSF fighters. That'll be the space superiority fighters. So once they get close, you will firstly jam first. After that, you will have your anti-cap fighters, which I actually don't
Yo, that better not be on the fucking gay weed thing, I swear to God.
No fair, the goons brought a Noctis.
So, guys, the fighters I see on you that are coming towards us. We will be jamming out first the space superiority fighters, so the Locust equips the Satyr and the Gram. After that, I don't see any heavy fighters really. Okay, so just keep on slow boating, make sure you keep in tether range. First target will be space superiority fighters, so there'll be the Locust, the Equit, the Satyr and the Gram. Moving towards us, I also see Templars and Energies. Depending on what gets close to us first, but we will be jamming out your space superiority fighters or the SSF fighters.
Are we just putting one gem each, or are we stacking gems?
make sure to shout if you're asking the FC.
Alright, so are we stacking jams, or are we putting like one jam on each?
You can do one on each. If your jam lands, it will be kind of like a perma-jam in this tie-dye. Essentially, more than one person will be jamming one particular fighter, so one jam per fighter is all good. That's why you have 8 jams. You should have 8 fighters targeted and trying to jam all 8 of them.
That's if you can target 8.
He does ECM drones work on fighters as well?
As far as I know, yes. Not as good as the
by the way,
Flow, but it does it does help.
just let you know, their fighters are actually, the light fighters are targeting us, the Templars.
So someone tell me what's the closest fighter from the red blob to you?
700 kilometers.
Just under 700 now.
712.
730.
Nice.
How are you guys that close? It's still 1200 for me.
I've got 709.
Got 701. 698 now.
140.
No,
They're
those
ours.
are ours. Those are ours. They're just a grid.
It's the 4 fighters that are close to us. They are those on top of the keep star. We won't be going for those. You will see the entire big blob of blue fleets are on top there. They are dealing with those.
If the Templars are targeting us, that might be a good one to use our drones against.
What's the Templar?
Nothing should
The
be
light
able to
fighters.
shoot you at the moment. You should still be in tether range.
Correct. However, they are attempting to target. It
They
then
can't if we're
doesn't
tethered.
lock. They still attempted, you can still see the attempt.
They're too far away.
FC range is now less than 650.
Thank you.
Where's Jack?
5,500.
Does anyone know where the FC's from?
FC, we traveled approximately 14 kilometers from pole B6.
Thank you. Just keep on approaching.
FC closest range is now 6 below.
Thank you.
So slow this fucking thing turned like it turns to a S.
Real Matani will go.
Does not bring suspense.
So does anyone have questions? The SSF fighters will be your first primary targets. So have your little picture open and look under the space superiority fighters. There are 4 of them. When you target them, make sure you use the correct ECM on them.
Make sure you have hardeners on.
By the way, FC, those of us who DC'd are noticeably further from the fighters than the front line, just so you know.
Yes. You guys can just realign and keep on approaching.
Can you rebroadcast that alignment?
I can try.
Like, I'm still
Thank you.
1200 off, for example.
They really need to get better servers.
Yeah, my ship's moving in the wrong direction. I can't turn due to tie-dye.
If there's a server on the planet that can handle what we're doing to it right now easily, then you have found a truly amazing thing. It's not a matter of getting better servers.
It will take a few minutes to show up on your broadcast window. If you are aligning in the wrong direction, just make sure you correct your alignment. It will take a while in the tie-dye.
No, it's doable technology-wise, just very expensive.
Talk to the NSA.
I'm back to you guys. Fuck.
If you're heading the wrong direction, just be patient. It takes ages for these commands to go through.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're in the fort desert, you can just warp to any of the gang members and then align down.
Firstly, we're gonna jam fighters. We're only gonna jam fighters. Once we jam fighters, then we will start shooting fighters. But we will all shoot the same fighters so we can kill them off easily and quickly.
How much health does these fighter have? Anyone
Not a
They
lot.
don't have a lot of health as far as I know. But we will just be jamming them for now. So for me, they
Now I have range on 3 fireballs at 500, the rest of them are at 600.
okay. Your target range is about 140.
And they're in.
I think it takes 2 minutes just to align for me.
This whole thing's gonna take some time.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Once again, guys, have disconnected. It'll take some time for you to reconnect. Once you have reconnected, just rejoin fleet.
No, when you disconnect, it fucking warps you away, then you back.
Yeah, it takes 2 minutes just to warp you back. Just
This
to
is
align.
some
Make
annoying
sure to rejoin
shit.
fleet.
That's tie-dye.
No, I'm talking about that warping you away. Why does it warp me away?
Because
Because
normally
you
you would get
disconnect
killed if it didn't do that. Think about it this way: if you were to lose internet connection,
You
and
guys
you were
will
in a
see approaching us is Graham. Equipped 1 Graham 2. Those will be your primary ones that you will target first and jam first, please. Please do not try and lock anything yet, just wait for them to get like in close range. Can someone tell me what your lock range is and what your jam range is? I believe your jam range is about 120.
Lock range and jam are approximately 130.
152 jam range, checking lock now.
Jam range is longer than lock range.
Yeah, it says mine's 171 and my optic.
Okay, so for average we'll go on 130 to 140. Is everyone still in tether range? I don't think we moved much since the last time.
Your lock ranges will go up a little bit once we have links up.
Timer starts in less than 40 seconds.
Wow, they really misjudged that. Holy shit. Unless they plan on jumping in on the side of right on top of the main star.
Well, they still have 15 minutes worth of fighting that make it stop.
On Avern's stream, you could see that their heavy fighters would in command decies.
How many
So they're ready
seconds?
to boosh them up.
There you go.
Locals
They're all
about
coming
6,000.
5-9 at the moment.
Okay, well, I docked up. I'm going to drive home. I'll see you on the other side.
Those black
Okay, so once again, our main focus will be the SSF fighters. Please ignore the fighters that are on the Keepstar right now. We are gonna focus on those approaching from the bottom.
Imagine how much money you would make if you salvage all the wrecks here.
Nothing, you wouldn't make
This
out.
whole
Don't
this
ignore
whole
all neutral ones, because you will see neutral ones are approaching from the bottom as well. So I can get everyone to start stopping their ships. It's gonna take you a while for your ship to stop. We now wait for the fighters.
Just when it started receiving my directional input.
If you are far away from the rest of the fleet, then please keep on going until you catch up with the rest of the fleet.
Imagine all the kill mails just from doomsdaying all that cloud. Just imagine that.
Will cruise missiles actually apply to these fighters?
Okay, red fighters are getting extremely closer now. You will see we have two Graham fighters right next to us, next to Keepstar as well. I think it's closer to me than the rest of you guys because I'm on the inside.
I see that common under us.
So I need to know what the ranges are on your fighters. What is the closest ranges to you at the moment?
370.
350.
375.
would like to know the ones that are approaching from the bottom. Please do not tell me, because the ones on the keep star will be closer. But we are in charge of getting all these fighters that are approaching the keep star, jamming them.
Local is dropping.
To be actually going up.
Looks like Goon subcaps are moving in on the left.
Are you going to broadcast?
Don't get rid of the grays on your overview, because there's also news approaching from bottom.
This is a heck of a battle.
Keepstar just got jammed.
No, it didn't.
Subcap fleets are warping in.
Once again, if you have DC, you will know it's gonna take a while for you to log in. Please log back in, rejoin fleet. I know it's gonna be a bit tedious, but it's the biggest fight we're gonna have in for a while.
Alright, for the Horde.
I'm awaited in Valhalla.
Okay, if you have a red fighter close to you,
Let's talk about Highline local.
yes, we do have Ogres, we do have Logi. I need you guys to start jamming out fighters as they get closer, please.
Looks like there's some bombers operating here.
Oh, that auger needs to move back. He's the closest ship to the enemy blob. Darylist Smith.
Okie dokie. Okay guys, you'll see we have some jackdaws close by if we keep on approaching the Fortizar. any of the jackals are close by, you can try and jam them. I would like you guys to start jamming these fighters that are approaching. Please focus on the SSF fighters. I will repeat which ones those are. They will be the Locust, the Equit, the Satyr, and the Gram. So start jamming out fighters. Get some that is closest to you. If the jackdaws are close enough for you and you can jam them, you can go for it. But me, they're still like 170 off.
We leave the neutral fighters, yeah?
There are some that say bashed, and those are hostile. Otherwise,
Lita is the red one. Never mind. I found. Jax, what about drones?
Yes, you can put your drones on fighters. Go for it. I want you guys to start moving a bit downwards. So start approaching that blob of fighters again. We need to move a bit more into that direction. If any fighter is close enough for you to target and jam, please do so. If you get yellow boxed by fighters, you are free to broadcast for reps. We do have Logi, and I do believe they also want something to do. So as soon as any fighter is in range of you, focus on the SSF fighters. That'll be the Locust, the Equit, the Satyr, and the Gram. I believe most of these will be either Equit or Gram. Jam those out first. If none of them are close to you, you move to the fight bombers or the light fighters after that. Once again, if you get targeted or are being damaged, taking damage, you are free to broadcast for reps.
FCF relogging. Fighters are not showing free. It's been about 15 minutes.
Yes, relogging is gonna take some time. I would say X up in fleet if you are targeting a fighter and is doing them right now. No one yet? Can anyone target some of the ones that are on top of the keep star? Some of them are moving down towards us. Yes, grave fighters are hostile as well. That means they are neutral to you, which means they are not blue, so we can jam them out. Which neutrals are friendly? The only ones I know of is Siberian Squad, which is not set blue, but they are supposed to be as they are part of GOTG.
FC, can we turn on auto targeting module?
Do not turn that on. That is just a module for on your ship, so you can target one extra target.
Okay.
If you switch that on, it's gonna target some random crap that you don't want to get targeted.
We're here, 1,000 boys.
Can we also talk about the fact that more...
Well, let's focus on Condi fighters. Focus on goon fighters. As well as Brothers in Arms fighters and Bastion fighters. They are all extreme hostile and we want them to be taken care of. So X up in fleet if you are locking fighters and are starting to jam them. Can I get my links up?
Castigate a client crash.
So I need everyone, if you are jamming fighters, make sure you focus on SS fighters first. So Locus, Equid, Satyr and Graham. If you did that and you find that there's something like a Templar closer to you, you can target that one and jam that one out as well. If you're unsure about anything, please shout up to me and I can help you out. If you are jamming a Gram, you need to use your red ECM. If you are jamming a Equit, you need to use your yellow ECM.
How can I tell which fighters are who?
They should all be red.
Satyr will be the, what's that color, like a teal ECM. And what's the other ones close by?
There are a lot of greys. Do I also target them or only the reds?
Don't target the Greys for now unless they're from Lawn or Bastion.
How can I see from
Brothers
who
in
they are?
Arms.
I'm trying to
You'll see under like
one
Alliance or
that
Corporation,
is
it will
actually
say
called Ori that's
BIA,
close by it.
Lawn or BSTN or something like that. Otherwise, a lot of the Greys are like blue to us.
Oh, I see there's termites. They will use the dark blue ECM. That will be the Caldari one.
That's funny. It says locked, but I don't see him locked yet.
Takes time. It's tie-dye.
Yeah, anything that would take 1 second in this tie-dye, it takes like 10 or even more. The tie-dye is so bad. It says 10%,
Okay,
it's a lot lower.
fleet with how many fighters you have targeted and or jamming or trying to jam.
I can't unlock anything for some reason. Say
Are
I'm
they
locked.
still are they still out of range for you?
Nope. In range, it's locking, but it just keep blinking, say it's locked.
It's tie-dye.
Then I can't do
Yep.
shit.
I guess it's the same for me.
Any
And then
unusual
afterwards,
stuff you're seeing with your client is going to be tie-dye. Save everybody the questions.
It's so it's gonna take you extremely long to lock something. You will control click to lock that thing up, and it will take 5 minutes before it actually locks something.
Well,
Welcome to tie-dye, chaps.
yeah, starting the jam, boys.
Keep Star is paused, by the way.
Crank up the Bob Marley.
Oh, we be jamming.
We be jamming, 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 jamming.
Just count yourself lucky. I've been trying to log back in for 20 minutes.
So everyone should just keep on locking up SSF fighters, jamming them out. I'm gonna give it like a few minutes because people are still trying to lock stuff and jamming stuff. Okay, I also see some scepters close to us. If a scepter is scramming you or whatever, just put a jam ECM on them and let them get a fright.
Fuck just happened? I lost the lock on him. I wasn't jammed. Lost the fucking lock.
Your FC has a headset on, it's just we are 2 people in the same room playing EVE at the same time.
So we have other fighters that are attacking the fighters as they come in, so they'll destroy them.
Dictus, you can go and bobble some enemy.
Uh-oh.
Dictus, if you move towards the middle of the blob, we call a fleet, you can actually cycle 1 bubble in the middle of the fleet. If somebody warps, they will warp into the middle. It will also slow down fighters that are close to us.